Disasterpeace. I'm going to start recording now as well. Hey guys, my name is Skylar Johnson. I'm a composer, and the first thing that I wanted to do today is look at Imogen Heap's box of tricks. This is a new sample library from Sonic Couture that they worked with Imogen Heap, and it's really cool. And I wanted to, oh, I can still hear myself. I'm going to turn it off here. So what we're going to do today is use this sample library to cover the track Home from Disasterpeace from the video game Fez. I don't know if you guys have played that, but it's amazing. And for whatever reason, that song has just been sticking in my head lately. So I think it would be fun to use my new library that I just got and start covering it. So the way this sample library works is they went through Imogen Heap's recording studio and they picked out a whole bunch of really cool instruments, and they sampled all in great detail. You can read about it all on their site. What is this? soniccouture.com. And they have audio demos, little videos of them recording in the studio and all that fun stuff. Got to respond to some people in the chat rooms. All right, so I think the best way to start it is, I don't know if you guys, I'm not going to play the song on my stream just because of, you know, all that fun legal side of things. But I'm going to start, I know the track is actually in 120 BPMs. So, let's see. The first instrument that I think I'm going to try is this vibraphone, because I really like this thing. Now, I think I remember how to play this song. It's going to take a little bit of tries, and that's why I'm using Ableton Live for this, is I can just record everything in session view and just get some of these loops going and all that kind of fun stuff. All right, let's see. This has a really nice feel to it. Let's see if we mess with these fans. That just increases the tremolo effect on there. I think let's get it down to about here. What is it? Let's see. I think that's the opening riff. That's it, yeah. I'll turn this up a little bit on my headphones. Now, if you know that song, this is like the main little groove. Arpeggio, I mean, not groove. Let's quantize this a little bit. Maybe we'll put it down, maybe not fully, like 80%. This vibraphone feels really nice. I think I'd probably use this a lot. Just feels really good. It has a smooth character. Don't really have to EQ it too much, I don't think, but we should. Yeah, those guys need to go. It's really heavy right there. You know what, let's take out some of this low end too. I like just being able to have a little bit more control over the low end in the mix. It makes it, when the bass instruments come in. Actually, that's the one thing that I've noticed about this library is there's not a bass instrument. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with that. Maybe I'm gonna use this cello pits. And let me back up a little bit. The way I set it up is I actually already opened all the tracks in Ableton. So everything that's in here, Sonic Couture has 13 available instruments. So there's the Mbita. We'll go through this real quick because this is kind of fun. Now this guy, let's see. Sounds kind of like one of those tongue drums. I think I have one in here. Hold on. Tongue drums are these happy drums or something like this, and they have these little tongues. It's a really nice sounding instrument. I believe, oh wait, no, there is a tongue drum. I believe, yeah, the tongue drum's right here. Mbita, I forget what this guy looks like. Boom whackers. Those are the like those plastic tubes. It sounds like they're just smashed on them. Don't know what I'm gonna do with this guy yet in the mix. Cellos, they have a lot of cool cellos. You can actually use the bow. Some nice sounds in there. What else? And the cocktail kit. Okay, so one thing, this is gonna be cool. You know, I think I wanna start, I wanna move on to this instrument now. The cocktail kit is really cool. They sampled a whole bunch of stuff. Let me pull up a, the main thing that they did with this that's new by Sonic Couture is Euclidean beats. And the way this works is everything is spaced out using this, what is it, the Euclidean algorithm, I guess. So what we can do is each section is actually playing a certain note on the keyboard. So if we turn everything off except for this first one, sounds like we have a kick drum on note B0, and it's playing over 16 steps. It plays 5 hits, and it's accenting 1. Let's turn this swing all the way down. I don't need a swing. So if I play this, let's see. I think I really only want one. Let's see what we got here. Now, real quick, since this is one of the first times that I'm doing this, anyone in the chat room, if my vocal is too loud or if the music's too loud, let me know and I can actually change that stuff on the fly. It's a little too active for me. I don't know if I like that note. Let's just leave it out. These are all, I can set these to be any of the notes in this library. That might be cool for later, like kind of opening up with this ride, you know? Like this. Okay, and so now what you should be able to do is drag this over as a rhythm. And now if we... Okay, so this is messed up. That's unfortunate. you know what I'm gonna have to do, because since this doesn't work, well, it does, but listen. So now, those are not the notes that I played, or that I sequenced in here. Well, you know what? We're just gonna make one on our own now. We'll just do a simple beat for now. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's get rid of these guys. All right, I'm gonna look at chat real quick. If you know, I'm putting the, hold on. I was going to ask you if you know if putting the compressor on the send is better or on the actual audio MIDI track. It depends. I think you're asking on the sends, like, are you talking about these guys over here? It depends. Not exactly sure what you're asking. So in here for the cocktail kit, I don't have any. Oh, I do have a compressor on there. And so the routing that I do on these individual MIDI tracks for each instrument is the instrument, potentially in this instrument rack. Then it's usually compressor and then EQ. You could argue either way. You know, you could say maybe the EQ should actually go before the compressor, and I could see that because if you're actually affecting the track with your equalizer, you want the compressor affecting the sound that you're already hearing, right? So if there's a whole bunch of low end that's getting cut out, but the compressor is reacting to that low end, you see what I'm saying is the compressor is reacting to sounds that you actually can't hear, so there's no point. You know, I think this is probably the better way. It's just not how I had it set up. All right. You know what would be cool? Let's find. We need to make a bass line for this song now. Now we can use. Let's see. One idea is the embida. You know, that actually, I might take out some of this low end on here, but I think this might work. Yeah, I like this. Let's record this. A little bit off. This is going to need a compressor. Definitely going to need a compressor on this bass. If I duck this. The reason I'm going to put the compression on the bass is because each note is very dynamic, right? There's a lot of difference in volume over this bass line, and the compressor is just going to help tie everything together. to normal. Also really raises the level as well. Now let's put the EQ on there. Something kind of woofy in there, so I'm just going to do a filter sweep to find out right there. I don't want to mess with it too much because this is my bass. Actually, go like this. Let's add. Now I feel like this track needs, and so the goal is for me to use all these instruments for this whole track. Let's go to the vocal pads. This is really cool. I really liked how they set this one up. You have control over 3 different levels, and I actually already have it set up on my push. I don't have my camera set up on my push, but it is here, and that's how I'm playing like the drum tracks and stuff, just because I like using pads versus using the layout on a keyboard. Now this is cool because we have the main dry sound, as you can see here. We'll just start with this guy. I'm pretty sure they just recorded her singing, right? So now we have a ghost. I guess that's kind of more like the reverby sound, right? And this reverse sound that you can actually pull in. Here, just what the reverse sounds like. It's pretty cool. I think I want that just in there a little bit. See what's the core? Now this one I do want to put some, I have the Valhalla Shimmer. And this guy's really nice. Oops, that's not what I meant to press. Valhalla Shimmer, and we'll send this guy a little bit to there. Make this guy big stereo, turn the feedback up some. See what this sounds like now. Yeah, there we go. Everything that I'm using is from Box of Tricks. This vibraphone a little bit. Now the cello pits. I had an idea to do kind of like an offbeat kind of thing on here. One, two, three, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All right, so this needs to be what? this guy to be maybe like here. Actually, no, that's not what I want. Little delay on here. Just give it a little bit more groove, right? Let's add a little bit more percussion using the voice and body kit. This guy is there's a lot of interesting sounds in here, and we're just gonna kind of fly through it. Let's start down here. Let's just make this a 4-bar loop. Let's just turn on record quantization. All right, now I know I want to use this for the melody now. Let's turn on this compressor. Yeah, this is cool. All right, so I'm gonna wait until it comes back around. This is the Marxophone, by the way. You know what I just realized? I don't want... Actually, let's turn quantize off this guy, because there's some rolls, and I just like being able to just take care of that by hand. shimmer on there too. It's too much. That guy's just off. There we go. I think I can accent this now with this the glockenspiel. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna play this one off click. Oh, I'm gonna have to record that again. That's fine. Let's just do it right now. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, let's pan these. I'm going to put the Glock on the right side. Some of those, let's do it this way, 70. You know, now I'm totally losing the, let's find something to double the arpeggio now. We'll just do this. No, I don't like that at all. That sounds terrible. What about the Shriudi box? Okay, so this guy, I don't really understand this instrument. It sounds kind of like a pump organ. It's probably like one of those, yeah, the marxophone is very wide and bright. Yeah, that's very true. And that's why I'm gonna try to keep that one in the middle. Kind of has that harmonium sound to it. Maybe we'll use that for part B, which I should actually just start doing now. So let's do this. Let's stop all the sounds except for the kit, because I'm going to use that to play against. Let's go back to the vibraphone. See, what is it? Yeah, this is it. And then it goes to this F chord. For like an extended, yeah, so let's just record this. go. Let's make the bass. Yeah, this is the right sound. So once it moves back around. This is too little low, but that's fine. Yeah, this is where it feels good. This guy up. Actually, both of these guys should go up the octave. All right, my velocity is kind of inconsistent, so I'm just gonna turn all these guys up. Oops. And then we'll turn it down. Should really turn this thing off. Thank you, Tenzian. Well, I mean, it's not mine, it's Disasterpeace's, right? This is home from Fez, but if you mean it's on point because it's close to it, yeah. All right, this is feeling good. Let's get a cello part. What is the melody? Oh. What is it? Right? Oh yeah, so let's try this. No, so there's two parts of that, right? So it's right, and then it's this. That's it. Oh yeah, so it's. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, ending on that major 6, right? Yeah, that's cool. So let's try this again. Since this is all live, I prefer just to play. I just prefer to play it in. not butchering it. Where's that note that I missed? Right here, right? That was supposed to be C sharp, right? Oh no, that was right. It's this one, right? That's supposed to be C sharp. All right, let's get that vocal pad in here. Go up high. I can't hear it. Oh, right. It's individual notes. Yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff that in there that's not right. I think the second half of the what is it? The second half of the main melody in the B section does something different. No, not the melody, the arpeggio. Anyways. And this is actually right. Yeah. All right, let's try this. I like down here. And that's too much of the shimmer for me. Let's turn that down. So what do we have left? I have the chord down, the Shriuti box. What do I want to do next? The tongue drum. We haven't gone over the waterphone. I was a little worried when I was telling myself that I need to use the every instrument, because I don't know if I want to use the waterphone, but let's see. I could use it as a transitional thing. So let's find it. Let's find one that I like. It just doesn't fit. I gotta find one that fits. Okay. Let's get... There's so many sounds. If I was doing a horror stream, maybe. Where's that strum that I wanted? Let's just do this kind of thing. Let's see. So if I do make this into a 4/4 loop. Let's just solo this guy. Where's my note? So if I make that hit 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Turn that down. Turn on my metronome. Oh, because I have it as 2 bars. Let's get rid of this guy. There we go. Now we'll just make this. Actually, you know what? I can just leave this and make this not loop. So if we do, and we'll move these guys, and I'll just use waterphone as kind of like one shot. So if we're playing the track, right? Oh, I did that wrong. Let's just go back to here, and we'll figure out something else for that guy. Ah, that'd be cool. So for whirly tubes, I just had an idea because right now it's just kind of playing all the way through. Hello, everyone. Why don't we change the release on these guys? Sorry, I'm gonna move my mic. My computer is working up a storm for this stuff. Let's try that. Maybe this wouldn't happen all the time. I'm just recording all these ideas, and then we're gonna I'll try to space them out over an arrangement, right? Now, and part of this stream is also me teaching myself Ableton. Something that I've always wanted to learn as something special that's for performance only. That's why I'm mostly going to be focusing on using the session view, because I pretty much use Logic for what I'll call horizontal writing versus what I see Ableton. I'm sorry, I use Logic for vertical writing, and what Ableton excels at is wait, am I saying that right? Logic, you're working from left to right. Ableton, you're working top to bottom. And I really like it because it's unique and it makes me think about music in a different way. It also, but you have to be very careful because it also can get you into loopy stuff, right? So that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out, is how to stay away from it being loops. And I think really the only way in that is making working in session view basically the nest of ideas, right? You know. All right. Let's try the boom whackers. Let's see what we can do with these. Can you use those to? What if I used it kind of like as a, right? Okay. Okay, so let's just try something. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oops, not that one. I should group this stuff. Marks a phone, you can stop. You can't even hear this guy. This definitely needs some sort of delay.
All right, that feels cool. What about the tongue drum? What if we use this, you know, what if I replace some sounds in the second half? What if we do kind of a... And then we do... Let's see, so it's right, something like that. So let's see. Wow, that was terrible, but let's do it again. We'll delete that guy. Because I think this would be kind of a cool thing to alternate from the vibraphone. If I can actually play it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just trying to make this stuff on the fly, right? Now let's just kind of make this sound better. Because these frequencies are kind of eating up the sound, right? Down here. So let's get this, a lot of this low end out. Oh, I should turn up the sound. How's the levels, everyone? Is it fine? Because what I'm hearing in my headphones is a little bit different than what you're hearing. Box. I don't really know what this guy does. Maybe he doubles the bass. Maybe and this has like a. I like this sound. Let's give it a little bit more edge. Let's. How do I want to do this? Why don't we do, not Redux, we could use a saturator. This should go here though. Actually, I don't like it. If anything, I just want, we'll use the Native Instruments transient enhancer. Yeah, I like this idea. So what I'm gonna do is add this guy, where is it? Transient master. Kind of see if I can bring out, that's not doing it as much. I might be able to do it using isotope alloy. Oh, it's because it's too, oh, it's not gonna work. It would work if I shorten, let's see if we can shorten the release. No, it's not really doing what I want, but you know what? Yeah, let's take it out. I'm gonna move on. Let's stop these guys. Starting to get kind of muddy for my taste. Yeah, let's use the Shryuti box to double the bass, I think. Oh, the erosion plugin? Yeah, I thought about it. I might go back to that. That's a great idea. All right, let's just try this. I feel like it needs this. Let's get rid of some of this. I did that early here. Let's fix that first. Ah! Did I mess that up? Let's do this. So this is actually like a pressure thing. You know, I'm pretty sure this was like kind of like the harmonium where you're using like some sort of a step. I'd have to look up what a the Shruti box is. I think for the second section,
Let's make a new voice and body perk thing. Oh, Imogen. Pull this guy up. There's so many sounds. Here, hold on. We're just gonna go through a little bit of these. That is so damn loud. Ooh. Wait, how could I use this?
Box of tricks.
Is that the last one?
Box of tricks.
Some noises.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna use these. I do like. If I put the reverse breath at like an end of a phrase, right? And go off. Two, three. Oh, I already have. I don't need that guy in there. What if we use a... Let's make this loop longer. We'll duplicate it, right? Here we go. Let's just make it 16 bars, right? So we're gonna move you here. Shift it down, add reverb, and use it as a background pad. All right, convince me. Let's do this. Where are those sounds, right? I think that's the one, right? Let's do this. I have an idea. Valhalla Shima.
God, that is so annoying. What if I pitch it down, right? In order to do that, let's make this an audio track real quick. Oop, wrong one. Audio track, here we go. And so I'm just gonna resample this, voice and body. Audio is gonna come from voice and body perk 11, right? Or I'm sorry, no, 12. All right, oops, I didn't mean to get that end. Oh no. Response is very different. This is my first time streaming. This response between clicking, I can definitely tell my computer is working extra hard to do all this stuff. You can probably hear it in the background too. So if I set here as 1-1. Let's figure out the key. Where's my... I have a tuner in here, don't I? Yes, I do. So that's B, right? So if that's B, and if I want this to be the beginning sound, let's see, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 semitones down. So 16. I'm not convinced on this guy yet. You know what? Let's wait on this. I'm gonna mute him for now. He's going down here. Because I'm using all the stuff now. So I think right now is a good time to start working on an arrangement, right? So let's pull everything up. All right, so let's do it like this. Make sure you guys are all playing. All right. Now I'm going to use you can't see it, but everything is going to be triggered with my Ableton Live push down here. If I go to session, tracks. All right, now I have full control. And nothing should be playing. So let's just start building this thing up. I feel like I need to be able to control the auto filter. Do this kind of thing. Map. Here, right? There we go. So now I should be able to yeah, so if I wanted to start this track, let's just start that over again.
forgot the whirly tubes. It's okay, I'll add it in this next one. Definitely needs to be mixed, right? The water phone has been used. So there you have it. That was Disasterpeace's Home from the track Fez using only Sonic Couture's box of tricks. That was a lot of fun. It's kind of cool, just, you know, like the way I did it is, you know, I put together I taught myself the track. I kind of like messed around with it a little bit beforehand, but, you know, just being able to write this stuff on the spot, using this stuff, and, you know, looking at Twitch chat, you know, that's always an extra thing, but this is cool. A couple things that, you know, I think just as a matter of time, I wasn't able to do, like that cool idea that we have with Trat using this thing. Oh, it would help if it's... I have an idea. Clip. Go into draw mode. We should speed it up back to 120 for this. Let's use, instead we'll do this kind of thing. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's make it shorter for now. Let's just do it on the downbeats first. Oh, that's why. That's enough of that. Oops. Oh, that's why I'm one off the... I don't know, does this count? Now let's tune it, right? To A.
For this type of stuff, you can also create envelope clips and have them trigger randomly over the audio so it doesn't get too... Oh! You know, that's an excellent idea that I would love to learn how to do. So I picked up Ableton maybe a couple months ago, and I've just been teaching myself, watching videos and making all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, the F and the... This is a different version, I guess. Now we can use them. Actually, let's do some fun stuff with the Glock. I don't know what sounds good with the Glockenspiel. Let's make another one of this, right? All right, and we can do, where is it? All right, here, launch. So follow action, so I want it to, after 2 bars, or let's do 4. Oops, not right, not you. After 4 bars, go to previous. Now you, after 4, go to next. I think this is how it's supposed to work, right? So why is this guy not going to go? I want it to go back and forth, right? Do I have to just do this? I don't really know. It's kind of getting annoying now, though. It's so hard being able to come up with good stuff like on the fly, gosh. What have I gotten myself into? Well, this is going to be pretty much the end of my stream. I think I want to do something like this again, definitely. Let's see, I'm recording. It's been a while. So if you guys have any questions or if there's anything that you want to see or hear in from the box of tricks, because that's basically why I'm doing this, is because, you know, I wanted to show off a new sample library that I think is really cool that they're that Sonic Couture and Imogen Heap put together, because that's kind of a unique thing, right? As far as I know, working specifically with one artist and making this cool little sample library of all these really interesting instruments. As you can hear, I think this is pretty cool. I enjoy all these instruments. Another couple of things that we didn't go over was the different types of cellos. So if I actually just do this, get rid of those. So in the cello patch, they actually have, as you can see, oops, wrong button. Still learning this thing. We got bows. Reverse pits. That'd be kind of cool, doing the let's do this. You know what? The second video I'm gonna do is going to be for Sound Toys. I got Sound Toys 5. And this is gonna be here. Let's just screw around with this for a second. And if you guys, by any chance, if there's any questions or anything, just let me know. If not, probably gonna end in the next 5 minutes or so. This is just how I want to end. All right. 1 second, guys. All right. Now, okay, so if I do I always work in session view? Yes, I do for Ableton, because this is the first thing that I wanted to teach myself. I wanted to get really comfortable with using session view for performing live rather than just writing to an arrangement page. I don't know how I feel about the arrangement page yet in Ableton. I think I just have to get used to it. It's more of something that I'm more comfortable with live, or I'm sorry, not live, Logic Pro, using Logic Pro for those sorts of things. So that's really where I'm at right now. It's pretty much, I don't use it because, frankly, I just haven't. You know, I'm just so obsessed with how this works, and, you know, being able to like trigger different things at different times, and the idea of just playing live and using this as your home base. You know, I saw that band Battles a couple weeks ago in Los Angeles, and it was a very eye-opening experience. You know, I love that band, and, you know, it's really interesting. They're using this technology in a rock band setting, and that's so freaking awesome. And it's really cool to see Ian, the main guy that's using basically just Ableton for his keyboards and his guitars up on stage doing all this crazy stuff behind the scenes. You know, all you see him do, and I think I read an interview with him, he's pressing buttons, but you have no idea how long it took to program that one button. You're like, oh, it sounds good, but you're like, no, you don't understand. I spent, you know, like 6 hours doing it. You know, I've written scripts before, or little things that I use for my music production. You know, I spend all this time doing it, and then, like, you know, I'll try to show someone and be like, oh, check this out, you know, and it'll just like press a button or something on the screen and close a file or something like that. You're like, oh, that's cool, I could do that myself. You're like, no, you don't understand. I was doing it myself. I did it myself beforehand, and I spent a bunch of hours so I can just have it automated. But it doesn't really get translated like that when you just like look at someone pressing a button or triggering something, right? So, you know, I feel like playing like this with Twitch and having the session view up and just creating everything on the spot, you can actually see what I'm doing, and I think that's really a cool idea. And I think that's how I want to end this this stream, is just with this nice little sound. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's very a never-stopping playback, getting sick of the stuff before you're done composing. Yeah, I can hear that. I definitely think about that, you know. And I think it's about just turning it off, turning your mind off of, you know, I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it. You know, probably just taking breaks, turning it off, and taking a step back and just looking at what you've created. And I think Ableton is a great tool that I'm gonna just keep teaching myself and just keep doing this kind of stuff. Honestly, and this whole stream, the whole idea of why I'm doing this is to get people excited about just making music, right? You know, I have a quote on there that says, "Just love your music," and I really do stand by that. I found in the past that I'll get too bogged down in, you know, like the nitty gritty of things, and you just end up not necessarily hating your music, but you just don't love it, right? And so once I realized I was doing that and took a step back and just thought about what I was doing, I was like, this is dumb. You know, the reason I got into making music for a living, or just making music in general, it doesn't matter if you're making money off it or not, is because you love doing it, right? So just remember just to love your music when you're writing it. And it doesn't matter, you know, just write something, enjoy it. You know, if it's not the greatest piece of music, you know, whatever, it's still your music. It's still something that you as a person have put out into the world. And that's what's important, right? You're expressing yourself. And just the act of expressing yourself, I think, is really important. And something that a lot of my friends, especially when you get involved in the business side, and dealing with a lot of people that do this specifically for a living, it's really easy to lose sight of that. And, you know, hopefully, you know, with future videos and things that I do on here, I could just help people out, give you guys ideas on just keeping on writing. And, you know, I because right now I work as a assistant to John Frizzell down in Los Angeles, and he's a film composer. We just wrapped up 2 shows that unfortunately got canceled last fall, The Following and Stalker. And so, you know, I kind of took a few months off and just started thinking about what I want to do with music, you know. And that's when I kind of decided, you know, one of the things that I really wanted to do is learn more electronic music. I met Rich Freeland, you know, hey Rich. I met him down at GDC, and it was a really mind-opening experience, and just to see all the people in the video game industry. And I love, you know, to me, it really doesn't matter as long as I'm writing music I like or that I love, you know. And if I get paid doing it, great, you know. But at this point, it doesn't matter. To me, all I want to do is just love my music and move on. And so, you know, thanks you guys for tuning in, and I hope to be doing these a lot more, and I hope you enjoyed it. This is going to be posted on YouTube as well. And yeah, enjoy. Have a good Halloween. All right, guys. I'm going to just leave this looping for right now, right? Oh, real quick. Thank you to, what is this? Kameen, and who else? Tenzin 113. Thank you guys. And Bill. You guys can't get me to leave. If you have a question, this is your waiting music. All right, I'm signing out.